Peace, everybody. This is Thomas Amal with another rendition of Conversation Corner. We're going to get right into it because we have a lot of information that I'd like to get out to you over the next period of many videos. And I'm talking to a lot of people. I'm doing a number of Conversation Corners with people all around the world, giving their stories and giving more information so we can show how human we are, and with the company that we're with, what we can do for you. And just to have something to look at, instead of this everyday mundane reality TV garbage that goes on, and getting out of the doldrums of today's world and having the opportunity to look at people and hear people that are coming from all different walks of life, that have a number of different scenarios. They have a number of stories and things like that to tell, to show that there's so many people that are actually human in this world, and that are success stories, and that are making their ways to success and reaching their goals. I'd like to start off by talking about a guy that I've been paying attention to a lot over the last 6 months to a year. His name is Darren Hardy. He has a number of people that he comes on. He interviews a ton of people on a regular basis. And these people are like CEOs. They're major players in whatever industry that they're in. Always successful in whatever sense, and multi-millionaires, billionaires in some cases. But he's able to extract a lot of information from them. And this particular person, Dr. Robert Cialdini, I believe I'm saying his name is right, and he was talking about expanding your influence. And these videos, these audio interviews are so quick, but they're so compact that it takes me 3, 4, 5 times of listening to it, and I always take a ton of notes. So I think they're really important. And I just want to give you a Cliff Notes version of it. This particular one, expanding your influence. Dr. Cialdini, he talks about one of the ways that you can garner influence, which is to get people to actually like you, to change their attitudes, to change their behaviors. If someone has some trust in you, they will, take heed to some of the things that you're saying, and that comes into play as far as having influence with people. So you have to really check yourself and pay attention to your actions, your tones, your voice, the words that you use, the outcome, and what you think. Well, one of the areas that he talked about was reciprocation. And reciprocity is something that I've talked about, the law of reciprocity, a number of times, and in previous Conversation Corners. And it basically says that you are, in so many words, obligated to give back something that you, in like of what you may have received. Some people say it could be with every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. So in essence, reciprocity is, if I give you something, you should give me something back. And you go into it not expecting it. That takes away the whole meaning of reciprocity, the law of reciprocation. But what you do with that is, you go into either a sales meeting or when you're speaking to someone to try and use your influence to bring them over to your side of thinking, is you sit and say, how can I first help this person? How can I make an actual change or improve the outcome of whatever this situation is? So if I'm trying to sell you a product, I want to show you how my product can help you. If I want to bring you into a certain organization, I want to show you what outcome, if you come my way, and how it can benefit you. And the beautiful thing about it, and he used these particular words which really stuck out, and I have to stress, these words really stuck out to me. And it says, unexpected giving garners a bigger response. Unexpected giving garners a bigger response. And he gave an example of, if you are at a restaurant, they have done studies, and it shows that waitresses, when they give something like a peppermint with the check, it's unexpected, and the guests or the patrons of that particular restaurant, they give a higher tip. It's just unbelievable to me, but it's something that is natural. Unexpected giving garners a bigger response. So when you do something and somebody is not expecting you to do that, that reciprocation comes into play, and it's larger than what is expected to come back to you. Don't you deserve this? Don't you deserve this? Don't you? Just think. Just imagine. 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 Imagine somebody giving you some information that could help you in your life. And this information not only could help you in your life, but they can take you step by step through it, and all you have to do is just walk across the line and do it. Imagine the benefits that come along with it. Now what? You have to just do it. You do it. If I'm a waitress and I've heard about this story and the study that's taken place, my goal is to get more out of my customers, my patrons. My goal is to do a satisfactory job. My goal is to better my rapport with the people that come with me, which also will garner a bigger response. So I will walk around with 1,000,000 peppermints or toothpicks or whatever. And I will say my name. I will learn to be the biggest and the best professional when it comes to serving food as possible, because I will make myself synonymous with not only just that particular restaurant, but I will be paid forward because those people will remember me and they will talk about me as one of the best waiters or waitresses that they've ever seen before and ever met before, and which means my name will go further down the line, and someone could possibly come to that particular area and ask specifically for me, which means that response that will come, that bigger response could be more of a larger tip. It could be more customers asking for me. It could be other opportunities that could come about. Who knows? But this is just the beauty of that situation. With that being said, I'm going to go a little bit faster because there's a couple of things that I really wanted to talk about that he brought up that were really important when going into business meetings or trying to and use your influence to get people or companies to go the route that you want. And when you get ready to go into these business meetings, one of the things he does, it says, or one of the things that he teaches, it says to step back, decide what is the best for that particular situation. You know, don't have the same single tactic or the same usual pitch. You have to weigh your options. You have to look around. You have to learn and scope the entire area before you go right in, and recognize that, decide the best pitch. Decide which is the best weapon to use for that particular situation you're in. Don't use the same one every time because it won't work. It just doesn't work. And always size up the people and go first. Go first, because remember, listening is a skill. And that's what you want. You want the people to listen to you. People have to be taught to listen. And if you go first, you have the opportunity to immediately garner those people's attention. So with that being said, please continue to listen to my videos. Continue to comment on them. Let me know if it's something that you'd like to hear about. I'll investigate it, I'll study it, and I'll do everything I can to get that information out to you. This is what I'm for as a community facilitator, is to get information to the people so we can assist in helping get those people reach their goals. If you want to come along with me, which I know you do, remember I said imagine if somebody has something for you that can take you to the next level and help you reach the goals that you so desire. Because we said so. Because we said so. Because this is the best means of doing it. And we want everyone to be successful. We want everybody to have everything that they wish for and they dream for. So with that, I leave by asking you to click the link below. itactuallyworks.biz. Join now. itactuallyworks.biz. There's a number of ways that you can contact me. You have all my information that'll also be there. But as I end all of my videos, be smart, think first. Talk to you soon. Peace.